Hey folks, one more activity here for your remote days. Notice I took the tie off. This one's going to be a little more casual, a little more relaxed, and I hope it'll be a little bit of fun for you. So this is a game that I like. It's a puzzle, and normally we have to do this in class because we have the pieces, but I found an application online that allows you to do that. So it's called Tangrams. Some of you have done this before, but really what you're doing is taking quadrilaterals and triangles and trying to put them together to form some images and pictures on the screen. So I'm going to walk through one with you and then explain a little bit of what I want you to do when you try this on your own. So notice here we start off in a nice square, and each one of these different colored pieces is a different piece. If I separate them all, this would be like scattering them out on my desk here, and we can use those to make different shapes and things like that. What you'll see down below, and excuse my screen, let me see if I can stretch that a little bit. There we go. You can see some different images that you can make using just these. Now, I'm a runner, so I'm gonna like this runner. Okay. And what you'll see is an outline, but the lines aren't drawn where you're supposed to put the pieces. What you have to do is figure out where to go. You can slide these around. If you click this dot, you can rotate them. And as you slide them into place, you'll kind of notice that they fit there like that. So I'm going to try that. Okay? I'm not sure that that will work, but I think it makes sense, and that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to take this big one then, rotate it around, because I think that's going to go right here. Okay? If I look at that, it seems like it matches up. Now, there are going to be times like this where you're going to think, hey, it matches up really well, but maybe it doesn't end up going perfectly. And this one's one of the easier ones, okay? And I started that off because I wanted a nice, easy start. I'm going to take this parallelogram, slide it in here. That's going to be the back leg. Then I'm going to take this square, slide it right here. You'll kind of see when you get real close, if it's on, it kind of jumps into place there. Then I like this piece to come down here, and I didn't even have to rotate those last couple. And then I think these two are going to form the face. I'm going to have to do, oh, that didn't work. I have to spin it the other way. That. And then I'm going to try to spin this. And you'll see I made a little runner person. Okay. The cool thing is that once you have that, and it looks pretty close, you can come over here and download it as an image, and it says Tangram, okay, that kind of thing. What I'm going to have you do is try to make some more, and it's not just these. You've got some animals, if you're a fan of animals, some just geometry shapes. You can make a parallelogram with a hole in the middle, a triangle with a piece cut out, little arrow in there, a real funky looking star. And then these ones that are a little more advanced. Okay. Sorry for that little pause there. So you can try some of the more advanced ones if you want. But if you want to start with some of the basic ones, if you click on, say, this boat, you'll see the boat show up in the background. And now you've got to start moving some pieces around to fit. And what you'll see is that, you might think you got a big triangle there, but that one doesn't fit. So you're going to have to make that triangle out of some different shapes as you go. This one fits really nicely right here. Rotate it a little bit more. And, maybe a little bit more rotated. It's pretty close there. But I got to figure out a way to make this big triangle somehow. So that's where the challenge comes. I can't just set these in there. I might think that that square works really well, okay, and that these little triangles can come on the sides, but then somehow I've got to use these three pieces to make my big triangle. So you've got to move some things around, take some chances. What I'd like you to do here is go to this website, and I'll post the site in the classroom assignment, and I want you to try 3 of these. Okay? And I want you to get as close as you can. So say you never get this boat, but you tried the boat, and you think you've got it pretty close. Hopefully you can do a better job with this than I'm about to. But say you get to here, and you're like, oh shoot, it looks pretty close. But you have to use all the pieces. That's the key. You only win the game if you use all the pieces. So certainly I'm not going to be able to make this look perfectly like the sail. Okay, it's not quite the same. Even if you can't figure it out, and now don't give up on the first try, but even if you can't figure it out, take a picture of it, show me what you tried. What I'd like to do is have you attach or upload 3 images from these. Now you can take a screenshot if you want, you can use this download and attach that, copy them into a Google Doc, however you want to do that is fine. But I'd like you to give this a try for me. It's a little bit of fun, but really what I want you to start to think about is how various shapes can fit together, how we can manipulate and turn and fit these polygons to match up with each other. All right, so have some fun, try some things, and we'll check in with you later.